Going live. So we are live. It's 12:18. I'm basically 3 minutes late, but it's okay. Um, I think I need to move myself a bit aside. Okay, we are live back. Just let me check if there is some lag between me talking and the video. The live chat is unavailable. I need to look at that. Shubham, can't hear you, buddy. Volume is low, I think. Yeah, I'm speaking in very low volume, so that's a big problem with me. Can you hear me now? uh, I don't know how to increase the volume here. There has to be some control for the volume boosting, I mean the gains, but I'm not very much aware of it. Yeah, there is a gain option, so I'll be increasing it by 8 decibels. Still low. Yeah, I've increased the volume right now, so I mean I've added 8 decibels of gain. So just check it if the volume is still low, so that I can then increase the volume even more. Good, thanks, buddy. Just figuring out this live chat section. This should work, but I don't know how. So yesterday I checked; it was working. The live chat section, right on the right hand side. Uh, I have messed up something, I think. So just a moment till I figure it out. Good. Thanks, buddy. I'm just figuring out this live section. This should work, but I don't know how. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, you can just comment till I figure out the live chat section, so that your chats can be shown directly onto the video. These are some of the downfalls of using live streams and stuff, because setting it up is very difficult. Also, the video quality depends on the internet, which is currently at zero. I cannot see the internet connection working very well, which it should, but it's not right now. So the video is not working well. Voice video lag. Yes, I can see it lagging here also, but I have no idea how to correct it. Yesterday it was working pretty well. I don't know what is happening right now. Anandi Dave, hi Anandi, how are you? Yeah, cool. So I'm just waiting for the live section to be shown right here. I think it should work. Yes, it's working. Now I think I need to increase the font, but I have zero idea how to increase the font. Also, there is some sort of lag, which I'm not aware how to cover it up. I mean, Anuja Rao. Hey, how are you guys? Thank you so much for, staying here, even though I'm not doing anything very fun or something like that, but still you are here. It's uh, a good sign for me, and thank you so much to you guys for being live with me. Once I figure out this video and audio lag, I think we will be pretty good to go. You will get a hang of it. What does that mean, Shubham? You'll get a hang of it. It's that. Should I just decrease the quality of video? Maybe that's how it will work. But I have no idea how to decrease the quality of video. So yeah, the video stream is streaming at 480p. It's not too high for there to be a lag, but I don't know. I think now the lag has been solved. I cannot see much of a lag. Yes sir, I mean, तू आहेस ना दादा सोबत, तर बस सगळं काही सॉल्व्ह होतं. शुभम. Cool, we are good to go right now. I think there is very little lag in the video and audio, and that's it. So in this video, what I wanted to do and what I actually want to do is, I want to set up the transition scenes and some graphics for the live streams that I'll be doing in further live streams. So for that I'll be using mostly Illustrator and After Effects. So I'll be creating some graphics and some animations for transitions. So let's see if we can do it here while we are live. Now I can see some sort of video lag. I mean, the internet is not working quite well, but it's okay. I mean, we'll work on that. Now, there is an error showing up here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Of course, there will be buffering, some sort of, because even my uh, internet package showing it's not as far. So this is what we are at. It's better now. Yeah, yes, Shubham, it's quite better now. But yeah, so let's start. Uh, what we are first going to do is we are going to create some sort of you know. So if this is the video that is going on, I want some sort of you know what do we call it as some graphics for all the sort of mm, social media links and stuff like that. We'll be adding it right here at the bottom. So let's do that first. All the live stream that I'm doing is at 1080. It is at 720p, but the base of the recording is at 1080p. So we will be creating the graphics at 1080p resolution, and the OBS software which I am using, this one, it converts it to 720p for live streaming, so that the amount of data that has to be sent to YouTube is low. So let's create some sort of graphics for that, and let's see if we can then animate it in the After Effects. Are there any comments till then? Nope. Also, this video, I am streaming this video at 144p, so that the my internet does not suck as much as it should. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, we are doing pretty well, I think. And we are waiting for this to load up. Now this is taking a lot longer than it normally takes, just because too many softwares are working simultaneously. This is the After Effects. Now some sort of work which I have already done. Um, and let's create. We'll call it YouTube, if I can get the spelling right, graphics. And we will wait for eternity for it to work, as usual. 6 concurrent viewers. Hey guys, if you are live, please leave some comments. Now there are 4, but guys, please leave comments so that we can at least chat and I'll get to know who are live. This is at 4K. I don't know 4K. 1920 by 1080. Cool. So we'll be working on this. I always like to name all these layers very, what do we call it? I just like to name them so that we keep ourselves organized. So BG for background, we will be doing a simple black background at the bottom, and it will not be completely black. We will try to keep it at some opacity level so that it does not look very bad. Complete black will look ugly, I think. So we will just turn down the opacity to somewhere around 80%. I think this should do. Now also we need some graphics for uh, the social media icons. So Instagram icon, we are going to use this one. Now while using these icons, there is not a big of a issue, because uh, there are no copyright issues as such, because we are not renaming it to something else. We are just using it for uh, Instagram purpose only. We are not calling it as these PNGs belong to me. So there is not a big issue in using icons directly from YouTube or Google. So we are going to save it on the desktop and call it Instagram. In the same way, I need Facebook. Mm, the rounded one was good, I think, but I cannot find that one. PNG maybe. This one is the old logo. Now they have changed to something else. We can use this and then change it, or we can also use this one. I'm not very sure. Let's see if there are any comments, except for Darshan's yo bro. So I don't know, maybe this one is good enough. Yes, let's go with this. Save on desktop as Facebook. Save it. And Instagram, Facebook, what else? Quora. I don't think Quora is very much necessary here. I think Facebook, for now, Facebook and Insta will do. So now we are going to import those images right into our uh, Illustrator file. So just drag and drop. It works. Now of course we have to decrease the size. Cool. Now we will put both these in a new layer and we'll call it icons. And we are just going to move both these photos to the icons layer, and we are going to lock the background layer. Icon, I think we can keep it this size, and I think here it would do, and we try to keep it at same size. Let's see if we can work that out. Yeah, cool. And we'll keep it here. Now for the text, we'll be using my most favorite font. It's Montserrat, and I have to get the link first, right? I think it's facebook.com/Samyak Agarkar. If this works, we are just going to use uh, the link from here, and we are just going to copy and paste it here. We'll be using uh, font Montserrat if I can find it, or we can also use Helvetica. I have no issues with Helvetica, but my most favorite font is Montserrat, so we'll be going with that. Uh, the same bold version would do, I think. We'll increase the font and we'll change the color to black, white, because already we are using black background, so white will look great, I think. So now I'm going to move it right here. Now I think even if I make it a little bit bolder, it would look great. Groot. I am Groot. So, and I'll increase the font a little bit. So yeah, looks cool now. Now this is what I have to do using my keyboard because I'm not good at, you know. So now what we have to do is we are going to copy and paste it, and then we will keep it aligned to the first one. We'll keep it right around here. I think this will do. What we have to do is I have to first find out the Instagram link. Instagram slash no, what is that? What did it just do? So yeah, it's working right here. So I'll be adding this into the Illustrator file, into the um, link, and that's it. Cool. I think this is good enough for now. There is no need to, you know, um, there is no need to animate it. I think this would do. Uh, just one thing I want to do is decrease the opacity of the background. Maybe let's keep it to 75. Yeah, it's looking cool. So at 75 we are just going to save it, and then we are going to go to file, export, and export as. Now we have to be very sure that we export it as a PNG file. Where is PNG? PNG file, because PNG is what we want. YouTube graphics.png and export at highest density, and that's done. Now we'll just have a look at it, and then we'll see if there are any new comments. Uh, let's open here. So this is how it looks, a strip of black with the two links given. So I think this would do for now. Uh, we can change it anywhere we want. Select the round black one. Which one? Sorry, I missed it. Sorry, Shubham. I missed the comment. It's better now. Select the round black one. Select the round black. For the Facebook you are talking about, I think mostly. Uh, Sorry, I haven't opened the comment section right here. I think I should just have a comment section right here so that I don't miss out your comments. I have to go to some browser, I think, and add the comments. Okay. It's, it should be below nothing again. May I know? So Anandi Dave found out that I just had that moment of I am Groot. Uh, yeah. Hey buddy, I can hear you, but it's not loud enough. I have to use my headphones. Yeah, that is a big issue right now. Mm, I'll have to increase the gain, I think. It is already up by 13 decibels. Now it is up by 23 decibels. If you cannot still hear me, then I think I'll have to just shout. May I know what exactly are we learning? Now it is up by 23 decibels. Darshan, we are just basically creating some content, some graphics for the live streams, which will be showing up in the bottom. So that I have added, completed that one, I'll be adding it in the live stream and then show it how, what exactly did we do. So what I have to do is, okay, I'll bring it up on the main screen here. So this is basically the OBS Studio, Open Broadcasting Software Studio, which is the live streaming software that I'm using. So there are some. This is basically the right hand side is basically the one which is showing in the live stream, and the left hand side is where I can edit stuff. So in the left hand side now, because I want this screen to be shown in the live stream, what I have to do is I'll have to add an image. We will call it as graphics. uh, okay, and we have to browse the file. It is on my desktop. Where is desktop? This one, right? And okay, now this is up here. Now I have to just scale it down and use it. Scale it down first. Now this is a bit tedious job because okay, it snaps there. I have to first decrease it down. Okay, so it snaps here, and now I'll increase the size from here. If it works perfectly fine. Yes, so now I'll be live streaming this portion of the video. uh, the video will cut because I don't know, there's some problem with the version that I'm using. Maybe I'll have to update the version of the software. Whenever I change the screen, the video is cutting out, so you'll have a simple small cut for 2 or 3 seconds. Yes, so mostly now it should be working. Shubham, you're good. This is great. Yes, Shubham, I hope it is great. So this is how it should be showing up on the screens for you. I mean, at least for me it is showing up, but I don't know what is going on in the live stream. Yes, it is showing up, so I can see here now. Cool, that is great. Uh, so in this way, I can have as many things I want in the bottom section. So I can uh, write anything I want. I can show any image I want, and it's great. Basically, there is some option of text being shown up in, the way, not the way, the one, the way here, right? The way, right? The way. In the way that, have you seen in the news, on the TV, the in the news section at the bottom there is some section going on, completely continuously marking around. So that type also can be done, but right now there is no content for me to write there, so I'll not be doing it for now. Just the links for these two is good enough for me. And what else? What else? Yes, also I want some transitions. So for the transitions, what we are going to do is we are going to first create, there will be my logo and then some whoosh sound, either a logo or. So mostly the screen has been changed. Now we will go to the uh, section of After Effects. We'll be doing some stuff. I don't want to save it. Just, and we are going to open After Effects. So guys, if you have any questions, please you can ask me. Any sort of questions that you have or may have, you can ask me, so that it is not just one way conversation. Even you can talk with me, and even I'll have something to talk about, right? All these things that I'm trying to are very tedious and time taking, and it's boring basically. So if you have guys have what the fuck, if you guys have any question, then please do ask in the comment section. So right now, one of the problems that I can see here is the comment section right at the right hand side of the screen is not well enough. I mean, the background is reddish and it's not showing up properly. So I don't know how to, how can I change that, but I'll have to figure it out in some later part of this video if we continue the live stream for long enough. Right now, the main focus of this video is to create a transition for video for the live stream. So in the OBS studio, so let me just pull off the OBS studio right here. So in the OBS studio, basically at the right hand side here, it's been hidden under the control panel. So here you can see in the scene transitions, there are various transitions that I can use. Also, I can add my own transitions. So this is what exactly I want to do. I want to add my own transitions so that simple cut, fades, these are too boring for live streams. I want something cool to happen. So I'll be mostly working on that. Now there are on the right hand side there are some comments loading, but the comments above the latest ones are not being shown. So I don't know what's going on there. For the time being, I'll just drop off the comment section from the screen. Mostly it should work. Now it is showing me that it is streaming, but I don't know if it is actually streaming on the YouTube. No data. No data at all. I have no idea what the F is going on right now. I mean, the OBS Studio shows data is being streamed, but here it is not showing up anything. Or maybe it has started working. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. But anyways, now it is showing me excellent connection. Till now there was no data at all. So whatever. We are now going to go back to our yep. So other viewers are not there. I can see only 3 viewers right now. One of them is me. One of them is Darshan. I don't know the third one. If you are live, please do uh, write something in the comment section so that I can see what is going on. Now on the second screen I am, just not turning off actually, but just uh, you know setting it up things so that I can side by side watch both the stuff. On one side there's the YouTube channel and the YouTube stream that you are seeing till now is going on, and on the other hand, on the other side, there is the OBS studio going on. So the computer is at right this point, the computer is very beefed up. Third one is me. Oh, Anandi, the way. Did you just change your surname right now? I mean, 5 minutes ago it was DAVE, and I can see it changed. Cool. If you guys have any question, please do ask. There are three concurrent papers, so basically the two. So what we are going to do here is we are first going to add a composition of size 1080p. So this is 1080p, and I want it for 3 seconds, not not 10. So 3, and okay, cool. Yep, either way. So you changed your surname. Refresh disabled. Release caps lock to refresh view. I don't know what the hell is going on. So anyways, what I want first of all is a solid black here, or a solid this. This color is also good, I think, but we'll check for some other color. Reddish, because I always love red. Maybe this bright red is cool. I think I'll be using this. I did not say okay Google, dude. Cool. And what do I want? Text Samyak Agarkar. So using text, we'll be typing out Samyak Agarkar. We are just going to select it, increase the font to 60, maybe, color to bright white. And Darshan, are there any questions which you would like to ask? I mean, I implore you to ask me questions. Montserrat, because that's my favorite. Montserrat, mm, bold would do, or extra bold would do, I think. Yeah, good. So now I want to center it, and I have no idea how to center it, but we'll figure it our way out. There used to be some sort of, uh, you know, options right here, which I could use to set to default. Even now, there are no options being shown up. So it's okay, cool. We'll work our way out through this. Um, okay, this is centered, pretty much centered. If it is not, we are just going to center it using the transform tool. So the position is centered, I think. I don't know. We'll just open up our sort of calci, and we are just going to do 1080 by 2 because I'm very bad at maths, or maybe not so, but still that's 540. So in the After Effects we are going to change it to 540. Yeah, it looks centered kind of, I don't know, but or maybe the initial was good enough. Yeah, maybe the initial was good enough. What we are doing, what we are going to do is increase the size of this text, because right now it's too low for me to be seen. Standard, default, small screen. I have no idea. There used to be an option. All of them are here, but it's cool. Are there any questions? Have no questions, bro. Why, bro? You should ask questions. You should have questions. I mean, you can ask me about anything you want, not just related to these things that I'm doing right now. You can ask me anything. Effects, info, audio. I have sort of uh, forgot. Okay, it was here. 72. It's not good. I think we'll stay at the default. Now we are going to basically animate it. So the stuff here right here is the for the animation is that here we have the timeline. So basically for the all the timelines I have to uh, use this stuff. Maybe I can rotate it a little bit like this at some 45%. So what you are going to do is initially it will be here, okay, and for the positions I'm going to for the position and the scale I'm going to put out the keyframes. These are called keyframes. So right here you can see these two black dots. These are called keyframes. So the position and the scale has been fixed there. Now after let's say 10 frames or 15 frames, I want the position to be here and the scale should also be here. At the 25th frame I want the scale to be increased. Scale to be increased. Cool. And at the same point of time I want the text to be at some other position. So at this point it will be here, the scale will be here, and just before that at the 15th second uh, the scale will be 0. Oh, 0. No, no, no. 0. Cool. So how is it going to work? Let's see the animation. Cool, it's looking pretty cool. And as soon as there is name it will stay for some, or maybe I can just change this scale to the 10th frame. I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Are there any questions? By the way, object detection is working perfect, but because of very low processing power of Raspberry Pi, it's working at 1 FPS. Is it? What should I do now? Should I implement it over EC2? Object detection at 1 FPS. I think it's too low. I mean, object detection should work uh, at least 16 frames per second so that it's visible. uh, 1 frames per second is too low for object detection to work. You can get it through, I mean, every second object has been detected, it's good enough, I think. I mean, you don't need too much of processing power here, but it's cool. I mean, you can choose what you want. What you're going to do is, I think the timing 3 seconds is too long. I'll try to keep it under 1 second. So composition settings, and we are going to use only 1 second of a. So here we have 1 second. I think at the 10th frame I want all these things to be here. At the 20th frame I want all these things to be here. On the 26th frame I want the scale, this one, the scale, no, at here only I want the scale to be full. At 26th frame, or maybe the last frame, I want the scale to be 0, basically 0, and also the scale of this to be 0. So let's see how it works. Zoop zoop. No, something's wrong. What's wrong? It should stay, right? So I'll be sweeping all of them here. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? So we're just going to copy all these frames. At 24th second we are going to paste these frames, which did not work for some obvious reasons. We are going to add keyframes for position and scale, and also position and scale here. It comes, it should stay at 100%. So the the scale needs to be 100%, and this too needs to be well beyond this, right? Or maybe I can slide all of them here. All of these here. I would be very happy if the text could work from the center. Darshan, okay, bro. Cool. Anchor point, I need line to be the anchor point. I don't know how it works. I would be happy if it could work from the center, but it's okay. So I believe Darshan and Anandi are online. You guys can ask me any question or tell your stories or anything. Now there are five concurrent viewers, and I have no idea who those five people are. So please, if you are live, you can please write a comment in the comment section so that I can know whom of you are online, not alive, online. I was going to say alive, but that's the wrong word. Okay, so what did I want? I wanted it to come from center, but I have no idea how it does come from center. So Shubham yo. So Shubham is online, Darshan is online. There are two more or one more at least, but I have no idea. Guys, you can please ask me any questions or um, anything that you want me to talk about. So you can do that in the comment section below. I'm struggling to find the anchoring of uh, this one. Snapping. This is about snapping. There has to be something to change the anchor point. Nope. Alt. Nope. Shift. Nope. Control. Nope. Nope. I have no idea how to change the anchor. What is home? What is hand tool? What does hand tool do? Nothing. Cool. We are just going to see all the animations once again, and we'll decide if we want to stop it right here. The chat rate has decreased, guys. Keep the chat rate high. The chat rate right now is at one chat per minute. If you can please bump it to three chats per minute, it would be great. Anandi, are you there? Anandi, Anandi, the way. The way of what, Anandi? If you can please explain me, I would like to know. The way of what? What's so special about you? I'm just curious to know. Okay, well, this is working quite nicely. Um, what I'll be doing is just changing the keyframe animation part. So there is called assist. Um, will ease in, and I think no, ease in did not work quite well. I think ease out will do. Yeah, it's working better. And here also we'll use ease out. Ease out. Cool. So what I want right now here is the whoosh or some sort of sound. Maybe tweak kuch. I have no idea what kind of sound do I want. We are just going to see the way of I guess what headphones. I surely misread something. Happiness. The way of I guess happiness. Oh, so you make acha nahi, that would be a wrong sentence to talk about. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, the way you explained the way is very nice. Yeah, so we want to search for some sound effects. Sound effects. Free download. because we want the non copyrighted versions. Zapsplat. I have no idea what that is. I'm just going to turn on the desktop audio so that you guys can also hear what is going on. If there is any sound of some sort. Um, let's search for whoosh. Whoosh. No, there aren't any bells, cartoons, emergencies, public places, office bells, vehicles, impacts. Let's search for impacts. So, are there any questions? The fourth one is Purva. Oh, Purva ji, कैसी हैं आप? Alligators, crocodiles. What is going on here? Dinosaurs, elephants, explosions, explosion like boom. Nah, it's not what I want. Horror. Ooh, no, that is not what I want. Foley, I know, I have no idea what Foley is. Impact, glass, metal, rock, multimedia, game sounds, button clicks, rollovers. I think what I'm searching for is called rollovers. Are there any questions? Please, guys, please do ask some questions. No, that was bad. No, no, boo. No, this is not what I wanted. I thought for a second what I wanted was this, but it's not. So, are there some sort of wind sounds? Wind under nature. Are there any questions? Bro, background sound. Yes, that is what I'm searching for, the background sounds. No, that's bad. Ooh. No, that's not what I want. Wind instruments? No. This is going to be very bad. So, bear with that. I mean, I cannot change the sound of the wind blowing directly into the mic because it's too hot here and I cannot just sit without fan. So what we were doing is we were searching for uh, sounds. Fire extinguisher, like whoosh. I just want a simple whoosh. A whoosh sound. Whoosh sound effect. Free download. I think you guys can hear my voice but cannot see the video Something's not working. So what is actually happening right now is uh, my mobile phone has heated up and it's saying that it cannot start the software that I was using. So video is a issue right now. What I will have to do is uh, use the camera from my laptop. So basically what I've done is I've changed the camera to my laptop's webcam, which is bad but it works. I'll have to figure out some way to cool down the mobile phone. That's bad. The fire extinguisher sounds are also bad. I don't know what to search for. I mean, I simply want a whoosh sound and we are done. We are good to go. But that's not working. I cannot just find out a good enough whoosh sound to work with. No, not that. Fast jet pie. That's bad. Fast whoosh. No, fast whoosh pie. Yes, this one. Fast whoosh pie. This is what I want. I'm going to download it. It is of 0.86 seconds. Please log in to download now. Freak. This is going to be bad. What I can rather, what I could have rather done is there something wrong with the video? It get paused. Yes, it get paused because my mobile phone just got heated up and it was unable to send the huge amount of data to the laptop. So the mobile suggested that the app should be closed down till the mobile cools down. So I had to change it to the webcam of my laptop. And one more problem is about the internet speed. It just fluctuates a lot. So that's one more issue which I have to look into. But not right now. Right now the issue is to get the whoosh sound downloaded. No, not that. This one was great, right? The first whoosh. But I have no idea how to download the sound. It says login to download. But how and where? Email address. I have no issues with writing down my email address. Remember me? Oh, I need to sign up first. Right. And password. Confirm password. I agree. Register. Are there any questions? Darshan, you got to ask me some questions, dude. Where is the fast push by? Download MP3. It's been downloaded. I will simply hold it and bring it to our composition right here. Once it's imported, we'll bring it right here at the top. We can see the wireframe of this waveform on the audio, so that we can see where it's going. When it's going, I want that sound, so I'll just move this right here. Right here would do, I think, or maybe here. I literally have no idea what I'm trying to achieve. It's looking good enough. I think we will stop it right here. It's in unison, right? The Samyak Agarkar coming up is in unison with the highest pitch of the sound, so I think it's good enough. We will just change it to it is already in quarter. So what we are going to do is we are going to save it right here. Let's save it so that if in future we can change, if we will call it YouTube transition, we are going to save it and we are going to go to files and export. There has to be some option of exporting it to some form, but what form? Here we want the output mode to be not losses, we want something else. We're not going for the losses one, we will go for mp3 wave gp. AVI is good enough, I think. Post rendering action, we don't want anything to be done after that. We will just call it done. Okay, and it will be saved to the desktop. Save it and render it. So it should take some amount of time. Once it's done, now we are just going to open it up. So 178 MBs. That's really too much. I mean, it must be working, but I have no idea to check it. So what we are going to do is we are just going to open up some converter. It is called AVI converter, I think. I had it. I have no idea if there is converter. Any video converter. This is what I wanted. Any video converter. Any video converter. Dude, it was there in the app already, I think. Any video converter. Is it there? Okay, are there any comments? I just lost the track of comments. No, there are zero comments and only two concurrent viewers. So one of them has to be Darshan and the other is me. So we are at the very end of this video. We are just going to import the video into the OBS studio, and that's it. Then we are done, right? So I just need to search for the uh, any video converter app. Uh, yeah, app. It was right here till yesterday, but just yesterday I changed everything and removed the thumbnail, the pinned app. Any video converter in documents. No, I don't want it in documents. Just bear with me for 5 more minutes. We are at the very end of everything. So okay, whatever may be the case. Um, so right now everything is being done. I'll change the format to some other format and use it in the in the uh, software, and in the next from the next video you'll be able to see all those animations working. So that is it. We are ending the live stream right here, and for all the people who stayed for so long, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Darshan, Anandi and Shubham, for all the comments that you made, and thank you so much. We will be seeing